Hi guys, how's it going? I didn't realize it started, but welcome to Gossip Streaming with me. Play a little intro video. I still don't have a intro song, but I feel like that's like a scary movie theme. But since we're here, let's talk about some shit. So, we're gonna talk about Kourtney Kardashian and TRISHA PAYTAS. So, what's going on? Then you say, um, okay, interesting. Okay, so Kourtney Kardashian, she posted a picture on Instagram. A picture she was just showing off her closet, not a big deal, and people were saying that she was pregnant. And one person said that the evidence that she was pregnant was that she was wearing pants that covered her belly button. Aren't high-waisted pants in fashion? And high-waisted pants cover your belly button? Doesn't make any sense to me. It makes literally not a drip of sense. Drip of sense? Dime of sense? Penny of sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Not even worth money. And if people are zooming in and making comments, being like, I bet she's pregnant, I bet she's pregnant. First off, any Kardashian is pregnant. It's Kylie Jenner. We all know that because she took a bunch of pictures. Okay, you know what's going on with Kylie Jenner is that she took a bunch of pictures prior, and all the whole summer she has been sporting like all of her pictures are pictures of her with like her nails done with like a French tip, like a white tip on her nails. She hasn't gotten them changed. Apparently, she changes them a lot. I don't know. And for her birthday, it was the color pink. It was different because it was her birthday, but they were a light pink, which is what she wore at the beginning of June, apparently. And her and her ex got back together. I don't remember who. And so, I don't remember his name. Wow. And so she has the pink nails. And someone's like, that's suspicious. And then nobody, not Kylie, not her friends, not her family, posted like a story with Kylie in it. Just like the scenery of the party, but not of her. And everyone thought it was really weird. Kim kind of messed up because she took a picture where everyone's holding glasses. The glasses where she put tagged everybody. No, the tag was over like your hand with the glass. Kylie's hand had green. Her nails were pink. They were like green tipped, so it was different than what she had posted for her birthday. So did she get her nails done on her birthday, or is she reposting things because she's pregnant? We think she's pregnant, but that's because of things like that. But I don't know, and that goes into where it's like, um, me picking apart women with a fine tooth comb, just for like anything, because I guess being pregnant, like being a mom, being in a relationship with somebody, um, are like defining things for you. These are the most important things, not your, business ventures or things like that. Like you never hear about her company Poosh. I know Addison Rae was on it, only because that was like drama. The only time I hear about like him or Chloe's business adventures or Kendall's modeling stuff, if it's some sort of scandalous thing, it's not. Oh, this was such a good product. This was such a good modeling gig. She looks so great in these photos. Or they're comparing each other, and it's not like no one talks about it when things are good. But I think that's just a generic thing on society that people like to complain. Don't really have anything good to say, you know. But yeah, and Kourtney made an announcement about it that she wasn't pregnant, and she told E! News that she's like, I'm a woman with a body. I'm a woman with a body. That's all she said. People are always going to scrutinize. Also, like, because Kourtney's always been really skinny. Very skinny. Not everyone has, like, six-pack or whatever. So because people were saying, oh, she looks pregnant, what does that entail? Like, you think she looks whiter, like she looks bloated? Are you saying she looks fat in that photo because she's not pregnant? So that's kind of a weird thing to say. You know how whenever you see like a woman in real life, and you're always like, I don't want to ask, oh my god, are you pregnant? Because if they aren't, they're gonna think I'm saying they look fat, so I'm just not gonna say anything. Or was no one else taught that life experience? Or was it just like me and my family being like, you don't ask a person because what if they're not? That can be rude. So I just was like, oh, you look great. Never ask about it unless they tell me. So, people are already speculating that Kourtney and whoever she is dating right now, his name's Travis Barker, I think. Everyone thinks that they're already married because they went to Vegas, and people said the photographer said something about now he will get married in Vegas, and Travis's daughter called her like a stepmom. So now if we go on Twitter.com, wow, okay, rude. We can see, Travis Barker. Apparently, he's scroll this up. Apparently, he survived. I didn't know about him. Apparently, he survived a plane crash because his bodyguard, his assistant, and two pilots. He didn't fly for 13 years, and he flew because I guess Kourtney got him back into flying on planes. And there's a tweet earlier that I didn't save, but it's kind of funny. He got onto a flight, he rode a plane, and Kourtney ate McDonald's, which if you watch the Kardashians, is a big deal because she was upset they had a Candyland themed party with real candy. So, and so Kourtney they're making a great influence on each other. I honestly really like them together. I like them together so much more than I think everyone always saw Kourtney with Scott Disick, and like even when Kourtney dated other people, they were like, "Oh, what about Scott or whatever?" Because I don't know, I don't know why. Maybe to me it just seemed like, well, she doesn't seem as happy or whatever. Now this is the happiest I think I've ever seen her from like a I'm watching a celebrity point of view, not like a friend point of view because I don't know it. But she seems very happy, enjoying life, having a fun time, going out and doing things. That was something that her on the show family complained about was like you never want to like hang out and do anything. Like she always wanted to stay at home with the kids, or if she was dating someone, she always wanted to go on a bunch of vacations all the time. Um, Now she's hanging out with her kids and going on vacation with the guy and having a good time and having like a more balanced life, not one extreme or the other. It's kind of awesome to me. So Travis Barker, way better than Scott Disick. It's my opinion, not actual fact. Okay, so now we're going to talk about Trisha Paytas. We're going to go watch Ethan Klein's videos about her because they make me laugh. I'll give him a follow. I'm dead. Why are you doing this? Butt face. Where is... Oh, wait. I have it muted. That's how my job would work. I've gone on everyone's podcast, and I'll go on with it. So I should have a discussion. Even if
alleged victim. And I don't want to love that. Someone this dumb should not be allowed on social media or have a family or anything. They should be locked away in it. Like, for real. Yeah, I don't think any other channel should be banned off YouTube except for literally, like, I was, like, suicidal over, and he knew about this, and, like, publicly having him on the podcast for views, for your shitty podcast to have 300,000 views, he's going to delete the last one, you can separate. I told him the podcasting was the biggest.
So, we're going to walk through this. This is... What the fuck was that? This is a clip that somebody else made, where Trisha's 42-minute video we went over yesterday had a bunch of contradictions in it, like how she said, oh, like, I didn't care, like, I didn't stop being friends with Shane and Rylan because they had Jeffrey on the podcast, hurt my feelings, but, like, I didn't talk about it. So, like, I didn't bring attention to it, I didn't talk about it, and it was their choice to do that. Literally talking about it.
For me a lot. Fucking dumb podcast down. I always come to this podcast. I use relevant. That's how my job is work. I've gone on everyone's podcast, and I'll join them with it. So, I don't know. I never got into it. We never talked about it on my first album. But you did like it for real.
And now, Ethan's face getting closer is like, and like you said, this is a new TikTok where she's saying, I don't know what, Ethan's problem is with Keemstar. We never talked about it. They're literally talking about it on Frenemies.
He's probably the only person in the world that I really dislike. Because I think he's just a really toxic force on YouTube, and he causes a lot of grief in people's lives that otherwise shouldn't have to deal with. Keemstar made Hila cry once. Hila tried to talk to him, and he made her cry. He was so Jake Paul allegations, and quite frankly, I do not believe the alleged victim, and I don't want to love that. Someone this dumb should not be allowed on social media or have a family or anything. They should be locked away in an institution, like, for real. Yeah, I don't think any other channel should be banned off YouTube except for literally, like, I was, like, suicidal.
So, yeah. So yeah, this is literally Trisha flip-flopping, and you can see Trisha do that on Keemstar's podcast. Whenever it comes up, the clips that's been shown is that she flip-flops with whoever she's with. That's it. Like, sorry. They just flip-flop back and forth to, I think, please whoever they're around. That's kind of sad because you can't stand on your own opinion. Like, if someone's differing opinion, you just don't stand by your own opinion. That's literally what they're doing right here. They said they didn't know why Ethan didn't like Keemstar, and then you just see that Ethan talked about it, why he didn't like Keemstar multiple times. Trisha is like supposed to be deplatformed. Then they're going and giving that person content, so I guess I'm not one of them got deplatformed. It's just me? I don't know. So, yeah. Now let's go to the other video that Ethan did that was funny. It was about Trisha, which Trisha has seen these. Trisha has seen these videos because Trisha reacted to them. Or just the one. Reacted to this one, gotta watch. This one doesn't have important volume, but Ethan tweeted out saying, Debbie Hanna messaged me immediately after Frenemies broke up, trying to get on the podcast. I knew it'd be an interesting show with lots of views to be had, but I didn't even respond to her, and still haven't. Some things you just don't do. I would never do that to Trisha. Because Ethan knows it would really hurt Trisha if Gabby Hanna was on the podcast. Just, like, Ethan did a video where Trisha and Hannah had their names together in the title. Trisha was upset. Obviously, Trisha would be very upset if Gabby Hanna was on the show, no matter what they're saying right now. And so Ethan says that. And then where is the tweet? There it is. The comment. Okay. So, move myself out of the way. Trisha saw this video and said, you should have her on. If you think that there's some benefit to it, truly. I've always encouraged you to talk to people. Now that I'm not there, it's a good time. No, it's not, Trisha. You would still be upset. You're literally lying to make it seem like, oh, it's fine. It's not fine. You wouldn't be okay. You would be upset. You don't have to lie and tell everyone, oh no, I'm fine with it. Okay? You tell yourself that so they don't admit that you're a terrible friend. You're doing that so you don't have to take responsibility for the fact that I've really betrayed somebody and I wouldn't want them to betray myself that way. So I'm going to lie and say it's okay. Really, I think what Trisha's really doing is Trisha is trying to have Ethan go and have Gabby Hanna on the show, so it's like they're even, and Ethan can be less upset, or can not be mad at her anymore. Because as long as Ethan doesn't betray Trisha in that way, he's always like on higher ground than them, you know. And I honestly think that's why Trisha is pushing so hard for Ethan to have Gabby Hanna on or David Dobrik on. So it's like, well, now we're fair, now we're even, now we're square. Because I guess Trisha didn't think about Ethan when they were initially going on to Kingstar's podcast, but also like that says a lot about them as a friend anyways, that they wouldn't think about, oh my god, someone my friend hates. Before you make that decision, just ignore that. Selfish. Yeah, that is all I have for today. Hope you guys have a great day out there, and I will see you guys later. Podcast will be up Sunday, and next streaming will be Monday. Upload on Tuesday. And I will see you guys then. Okay, bye! Let me pull up the little T thing. That's cute. We're all moving out. So I say bye. Yeah. Like that. It's cute. Okay, bye!